InfAetal, Zerg verse.
You cut out that whole time, dude.
Aww.
Go ahead. Restart.
No, you do it.
Alright. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Infinity B Team Open Finals, and we are on everybody's favorite map, GSL Whirlwind. This is, of course, the finals that we use. This is the finals map that we use. We appreciate everyone coming out and playing with us tonight. Those of you watching the stream, sorry if you lost. Come back next week. If you are not doing either of those things, get here next week. Play with us. Watch us. Check us out at infgaming.net. Check us out at my stream, our stream, the YouTube account. Everything is on my overlay. Check it out. Copy, paste, do whatever you got to do. Just get a hold of us. Get involved. We got EmNSupaDeej to intro our players on the bottom right, our pink Terran, and in the top purple corner, InfAetal, our Zergy buddy. I am lovely and so blessed to be joined by my good friend Morse.
Woohoo!
I cannot talk today for shit, but that is okay. Everybody is chatted up. Both players being pretty friendly. We've been able to watch both these players actually on their way up to the finals. Didn't get to see that last game from SupaDeej, but got to see some nuking from him earlier on. That was just freaking awesome. Good fun. Definitely some good fun.
I wonder if InfAetal is going to fall victim to some damage.
I surely hope so, in all reality, because that just makes some good stuff.
I want InfAetal to win. Infinity fighting.
Infinity fighting for the win. So we got standard openings from both these players. Hatch first. Supply depot racks. God, remember the days when it was racks first? That crap was broken. You thought the 6 pool was bad. Hope everyone that did play tonight had a good time. And if you didn't, well, I don't really know what to tell you. You should have had a good time. If you didn't have a good time because you lost, come back next week and prove to everybody that you can win and beat everyone. InfAetal does scout his opponent after 2. SCV is going out for SupaDeej. He is going to scout his opponent after 2, I believe. Yes. A little bit of drone harassed on that SCV. Might get that kill. He does get that kill. Gonna lose that drone to it. Oh wow, saves the drone.
Run, drone. Run.
Do drones fly? I think. Is that flying?
I see legs.
I don't see legs. I see flying. He's flapping his wing. They're like manta rays.
Steve Irwin.
I totally went there in my head. I just didn't want to say it. But no, it's not too soon. Definitely not too soon. He ain't gonna be mad about it. GSL
Both players about even. SupaDeej though is behind in food count.
That's typical. Definitely typical.
We only have 2 Zerglings and 2 Queens on the board.
Die, SCV, die, as the Queen spits at him. Gonna be able to finish that off with his partner Queen, I guess, there. GSL Whirlwind, for those of you that don't know, is the largest frickin' map in the world. There's like 700 bases. I'm just guessing off the top of my head. It's close. 700 guesses. 700 bases. But, it is what it is. Thirds and fourths are very common and slightly hard to defend. This is kind of a, dare I say it, Zerg favored map because of all the pathways and the ability to expand all over the frickin' place. And if you played in the Alienware tournament today, it is today or this week, or challenged anybody or did anything, it is on this map. That is the first game. So I was actually punished with playing this map this morning. But it was good fun.
Do they count as week 2 or week 1?
I don't know. Week 2? I don't know. That's the map that it said. That's the map it gave me. It told me to play GSL Whirlwind.
No third.
Yep. Both these players have been very strong and winning their games very decisively with good choices, good macro, just all around standard straight up play. Nothing too cheesy from either player that I've seen thus far, unless you count nukes as cheesy, but I count it as awesome.
The Ling does get around.
What a sneaky little Ling, and there's no wall off, so he's got to get to run in and scout the entire base, see that starport going down, expecting them their medevacs, checking out the factory. Might even get a freaking SCV kill here, which would be awesome. Pulls all the SCVs to kill that drone. That poor Zergling gets drilled to death, I guess, is the proper terminology.
Medevac's coming.
This is one of those maps that I tend to stay away from that 2-base timing push. If you guys have a 2-base timing push for your particular race, or you have something you like to do on normal maps, works great. Sometimes here it's very hard to do because obviously there's like a 900,000 yard rush distance, and oh my god, we need to make a tournament on Steps of War. I swear I will make... Dragon Master's going to make his all bronze tournament. I'm going to make a tournament on Steps of War. Open tournament, anyone can play. No rocks, none of that crap.
All Steps of War.
All on Steps of War. You play, it's a best of 3, you play the first map, you don't get to pick a second map unless it's Steps of War. That's it, just straight up.
Count me out.
That will be the funnest crap ever. You will see the most... You can't even... If you build something in your base, it's proxy. That map is so small. Be the most insane turn. Can you imagine Diamonds and Master players going at it Steps of War? Oh, that first ladder map pool. Zelnaga Caverns. How many of you guys missed that one? Anybody missed that? Anybody missed that map?
Drop does get scouted.
But it's a matter of whether EmNSupaDeej sees it or not. And he's not quite reacting to it. He's got enough units there that he's going to be able to get there very quickly. But it is a dual drop. Needs to kill that off quickly. Go, go, go! Gets the first unit, second unit, and there is the drop in the main as well. And he loses everything in the net, and now he realizes the main is in trouble. He's almost lost the queen there, saved it barely, very nice, and the marine, oh, doesn't pick it off. So this has actually been a relatively close exchange. I would say it's more in favor of our Zerg.
He's gonna drop again at the
although he lost more, he is gonna drop at the natural again. If they could kill a medevac, oh, please kill a medevac. Kill a medevac. Gonna clean up the rest of those marines. Not a lot of focus fire. Oh, a medevac gonna squeeze away with 15 life. Oh, medevac's OP. They need to slow them down. I'd expect to see a drop right here. Drop it. Drop it. Deej. Deej. No big deal. He does get to spot that third, though, so he knows it's there. Like to see him take a third of his own. He's going to go ahead and swing those medevacs on home. Getting himself a little more defensive.
Supply blocked.
And yes, once again, supply blocked. EmNSupaDeej has about a 30 supply lead, which is pretty typical on a 3-basing Zerg. Sending some roaches out across the map. And this is the problem with this map. He just sent those roaches out from there. And I realize that's a small pack. He's just going to go check off the third. But look at all the time it took for them to get there. If you have this watchtower and you see something move out, you have enough time to make almost 2 rounds of units. That can change everything. By the time your army gets there, there could be twice the supply there. He does get that cancel. And if you're Protoss, it's crazy. If you're Zerg and you can just remax by the time the Terran gets back across the map, such a pain in the butt. I would say this map is probably the most trouble for Terran. Protoss can get proxy pylons down, he can warp all over the map and be kind of a pain in the butt. Zerg with speed and good creep spread are going to be able to move around really quickly and defend a lot of things. But Terran, you just got to rally stuff, and it takes a long time for units to get anywhere. It kind of makes it really, 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 really hard to play.
But you go bio.
For those of you talking about it in the chat, this is a GSL map. It's called GSL Whirlwind. They do use this. I believe they still use this, if I'm not mistaken.
I know it's in the Alienware arena.
And it is in the Alienware arena. It is a common map. It's a good finals map, quote unquote. It's nice and open. But yes, for those of you, I did say it. It is true. Artosa said it. Everyone says it. It is a Zerg favored map. One thing that we haven't seen from InfAetal and that I'd like to point out for him or have him work on, I mean, it hasn't hurt him thus far, but it would really, really help him if he just get that creep spread between his bases and start pushing it across the map towards Terran. Give him a little extra vision out on the map. Give him a little more map presence. He doesn't have as well Overlord spread on this map. He does have a Roach at the 3rd and the 4th, or 3rd and 4th the other way, depending on how you look at it, which will require a scan out of the Terran. And here's a decent push coming across the map. Infestor Roach. The Infestors have a decent amount of energy on them. Enough for a few fungals here and there. Maybe some beach balls. And it's still no 3rd out of our Terran buddy. Just going to start one right now. Not going to be able to get that down because of the Roach there. And ironically, he's just now moving that Roachy. Checks off that other base. Send another one back. And this is what you can do on this map. You can hide bases. I don't know where he's going, that little SCV. It's great to move stuff all over the place. And is he going to spot this? Oh, the whole Terran army moving out. And if you're smart, you will wait until he gets about halfway, make him make that deadly choice. And there's the spot with the missile turret. And so once again, Zerg is on the inside of the Terran base, making the engagement his, owning the ramp. A couple nice fungals would be good. I would have loved to see him come more into the base and just run up this ramp. He's going to lose a lot of stuff here. Most of his army. That missile turret really saved InfAetal's life. Nicely placed. But like I said, it's going to take a while for him to get all the way across the map. And look at Zerg making 25 roaches. Got a few sitting outside the main here. And now Terran scans and realizes what's going on, but it's really not going to matter because, I mean, starting now, 1720, he's moving out. Da 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 da.
Plus 3 attack and armor and ultralisk den coming
20 seconds, he finally hit the middle of the map. He knows where his opponent is. He's walking in the shortest possible distance. He's going towards that 3rd. Remember, 720 is that magic number. It took him almost 40 seconds to reach the edge of this 3rd and get into the base. Look at the army again. Already back up, 5 more roaches in production, 4 infestors, getting a lot of upgrades, getting that ultralisk cavern. And here comes that doom drop from our Terran buddy. Is going to get spotted. We'll see if this is well defended. InfAetal needs to unburrow so he can make their moves. And he's going to see this. Going to probably snipe these upgrades or all the drones. Oh, go for the weak one. Does kill one medevac. Infestor pops. Fungal, fungal, fungal. Very nice fungal. Going to kill a few units. Might lose this lair, unfortunately, switching to a hive. He does. Goes down quick. And that's going to hurt the tech of InfAetal. Loses the infestation pit. Never need a fungal, 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 fungal. Another nice fungal cleans up most everything else. Needs to get those medevacs. Get that medevac, get that medevac. And he loses his tech. That really hurts our Zergy buddy. Still got those upgrades going, still got that Roach Warren, got all those main building structures, just lost that layer going to Hive. It's going to slow down his Hive tech. And our Terran buddy has done one of my favorite things to do on this map, and it's how I beat Cole today. Expand everywhere. Now I realize he's only got one, but he can drop one in this corner, he can drop one here. You can hide them all over the map. It takes a lot to scout these. It takes 40 seconds to 50 seconds just to get across the damn map. It takes a while to scout these bases. Yeah, you are going to lose a few here and there. But if you have that many, and you're Terran and you can float your buildings, it's really going to change things. InfAetal's still struggling with that there expand due to those burrowed roaches. He should just float that command center somewhere else.
Income no problem at the time though.
Definitely not.
Plenty
He's
of
got
minerals.
quite a bit of money. Another Doom drop swinging through the middle of the map, and the Roach is pushing at the same time, ironically. A couple tanks here. Gonna
Tanks
get
are
some
going
shots
down.
off. Those tanks are gonna melt pretty quickly. Very nice burrow micro. Got a lot of units. Roaches are gonna kill almost anything and everything here. Probably get some SCVs. Look at this oversaturation in the mineral patch here. Needs to lift that base. Lift it! Lift the orbital, repair it, do something! His micro and his Doom drop over here. Gonna lose all these SCVs and give away that other base over there. InfAetal is paying attention. Look at all that. That hurts. All those workers. Oh, the pain, the suffering. He's just hanging out in InfAetal's net. No big deal. This is not actually probably going to be enough to shoot these roaches down. Fighting up the ramp, even with stim. Roaches don't have the concave quite. There they go, stepping into them.
Those upgrades, man.
Upgrades are killing our Terran buddy. Coming down from the top of the ramp. Probably be able to clean this up. Has to scan. Oh, gets one. Almost gets another, and they just get away. Roaches regenerate health so fast underground, it's retarded.
Meanwhile, Zerg is down to 2 bases.
Yep,
They drop
huge drop. Look at the roach positioning. Very nice fungal. Probably get that medevac. Oh, another fungal. He does get that medevac. That hurts so bad. Finishes off 2 full medevacs. Ooh. Ooh, so trading armies left and right. Couple ultralists out on the field now. I should say couple. 4 ultralists out on the field. Terran still has this base over here mining away, lots of mules. And this is probably the strength of playing on this map as a Terran. You can just drop mules. You don't need SCVs. You can lift the command centers, especially against a Zerg player who doesn't have anti-air. Use your mules. Mine out as much of the map as you can. Float your CCs wherever they need to be. And here comes the scout from InfAetal. He's going to be able to shoot this SCV down. See if he starts that. And he does. Going to force a cancel there. Lose 100 minerals or so.
Uh-oh.
Comes another drop towards the main. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm playing the wrong way here. And he is going to spot that base in the bottom corner. But like I said, these mules are really what's going to save a Terran because it's not going to cost them SCVs. You can just mule out one side of the map, grab another base somewhere else, mule out that side of the map. And this is the other benefit. InfAetal has to commit a lot of units to come down here and kill this. And while he's doing that, it's going to take him 30 seconds to get back out to the middle of the map. And you can take map control. You can do damage. You can attack one of his bases. There's a lot of base trading when it comes to GSL Whirlwind. Because now he knows where the army positioned is. He's going to lose this. But he can go do damage elsewhere if he felt safe to move out. Fortunately, he didn't at that point. Another huge Doom drop coming on. This is 8 full medevacs. 8 full medevacs. Missing 1 Marine there. Gonna go towards the top of the map. And I'd like to see Zerg just take up all the rest of these expansions. Might as well gobble them up. Why not? There's just almost no mining going on. There's only 47 SCVs on the map, and they are sitting still back in the main. That is so bad. No problem, Morse. Do your thing. Thanks for hanging out with us. I will definitely close this out. And here is a huge drop at the 4th base, I guess. That's going to go down really quickly. Army stims. Kills the ultralists. Focus down the lings. Oh, all those poor, sad friggin' infestors just get annihilated before anything really goes down. Ultralists going to clean a lot of this up. And GG from InfAetal.